Hey guys and gals, got another one for you today. Today I'm in my Mutant on Karelia standard battle. That's right, another tier 8 premium tank. Hopefully we can ace it this time. Definitely not a tank that I'm chasing the ace in, but I am chasing the 3 marks. I think I got it up to like 93% or close to it, and then I've dropped back down and I'm working my way back and forth. You can see I run 105 octane cola on this, mainly because the armor is in the front, the sides are trash, even the corner fronts are trash, and the cheeks are bad. It's got a cupola that's weak, but if you make micro movements, this thing can be an absolute monster. It is preferential matchmaking, and I think I'm one of the few that really love this tank. I don't see a lot of people give this tank love, but I'm definitely one of them. I enjoy this tank a lot. It does take some getting used to with all the armor in the front. And the gun is fairly okay. I wouldn't say it's exceptional, but it does good work. Alright, Karelia, we're going to head to the south, main choke. The flanking side is actually pretty important on this map, and if you win it and get to the other person or other team's cap fast enough, you can apply pressure and make them, force them to split up or just make bad decisions. So if you can win the flank, which is in the north, it definitely can benefit your team. That LTG gets tracked there, so we'll just rip his head off real quick. The Slayer hits my teammate with an HE shell and breaks my track off. This Mauerbrecher doesn't know how to pen a mutant, or he just missed. We get a shot through his drive wheel into his lower plate. And then we bounce off a Slayer's top cap. Alright, probably can't pen the Mauerbrecher with an AP round, but we should be able to pen an Oni. Unfortunately for us, he backs up right at the last second, so we hit his drive wheel, and apparently the Mauerbrecher is now in the way. So we're gonna think about shooting him in the top cap, and I just don't know that we're going to be able to. So we hopefully retract that Oni, get a shell into the side of him. He HE shells us, breaks the track. We got an exceptional crew, so I'm just gonna put that back on. And then there's an Excalibur driving out in the open, so we'll shoot him in the butt. And now we're going to load Prem rounds. We have to start dealing with this Mauerbrecher. We've ignored him for too long. And trying to find a shot in the cupola. I just can't quite see it through the rocks. There's the Oni, so we'll track him in place. Hopefully my teammates can finish him up. Alright. Give him a little wiggle. Hopefully he shoots my front armor. And then we get a shot into his cheek. The Oni is dead. Now, we are in Artie zone here. This guy's either wiggling or he's just having troubles backing up. And speak of the devil, there's Artie. We have a scout right on top of our artillery. Go for another lower plate shot, leave him on 40 hit points. And now we got two options. We can push into their base, which is kind of pushing across a field. Or we can head back to our base, which you can see they have quite a few tanks heading back there. So we land a pretty nice shot on that Lorraine. Unfortunately, we don't kill him. We put him on a sliver. So now we're going to work our way back to the base, because that's what I do. That's what I promote. Once you win the choke, go back to your base. You can't lose that way. I mean, you definitely can lose, but you will increase your win rate if you do that, because you won't lose because they capped you. Now there are times where you just can't get back, and your team on the other side of the map folded so fast that they're just going to be able to cap, and those games happen. I mean, it's going to happen. Nice shot by our Guardian there. He waited for Artie to bait that scout around the corner and then took that shot. That's pretty important. Keeping your Artie alive if you can. Now, I wouldn't camp next to Artie or like dive in front of a bullet for Artie, but definitely if the opportunity comes, it's good to have Artie on your team. It's not good to have Artie on the game, but it's good to have Artie on your team. Alright, so we push 2 guys out from the choke. One is capping, which is quite hilarious to think that you're going to be able to cap in a minute 30. This map actually, I guess, is able to cap if the other team is on one side of the map. But you can see they still have 3 guys over by their cap, or it looks like 1 guy by their cap and then the other 2 heading back from the northern flanking choke. Brazil takes down the Pershing. Our Artie takes down the Kanonen Jagdpanzer, and it is 11 to 10, and we are doing a lot of driving right now. So they cleaned up their cap, we cleaned up our cap. Now it's just whatever's left. We have a scout sitting on the sniper hill. It's actually a decent position, especially if he has binos. He could be spotting out across the middle. If they wanted to get back to the K line, essentially they'd probably have to go all the way down the 1 line and down the K line. Otherwise that scout should be able to spot him, depending where he's at. He might be behind the rocks, he might be or he might not have the vision to spot that far, but I still like his position. He is allowing us to move throughout the map. And my thought process here is, okay, so there are 3 guys, either, well, I know 2 of them came back to the base. Their tank destroyer might have been there the whole time, but generally those 3 are going to protect the cap. At this point, their play is defend the base and win from here, because we're not sure what happened to the other 3 tanks that were in the choke. Also, we have 2 artillery to their 1, so if they get caught out in the open, chances are they are going to get wasted by our artillery. I mean, definitely we don't want to get caught out and get shot by their artillery. And now one of our artillery is making an absolute mistake. He's driving out into the middle. I think he's just fed up with our scout, because our scout wasn't doing anything. So he just takes matter into his own hands, which is never a good thing to do in artillery. Please work with your team. And he's taken out, and he doesn't spot anyone. So, good job. Good thing you did that. That was like game changing. Now we're down to 1 artillery. It's tied up 11-11. And I feel like I've done a pretty decent job at filling this drive in with some commentary. Now my Guardian spots the tank destroyer on the cap. I'm going to try to look down the barrel and just see where, line up my white line, see where he's at, and I figured he'd be in that bush, but he's backed up now. And are we gonna get shot into this Minuteman? Let's see. And it sails high and looks like it bounced off his cupola, which pretty incredible that A went that high, then B hit his cupola, and then C bounced off the cupola. Their T-34 is a 1-shot, so let's see if we can sneak a shell into him. There's their Lorraine that I left on a sliver. We'll shoot at him. My shell will go hard right, and he ran into a rock, so I should have just waited and aimed my shot there, and I wouldn't have had to worry about RNG factor on that. Alright, so if that already has a shot on me, it is not going to be good. So I'm going to try to close the distance between me and the T-34. If I can shut down the T-34, we will be in decent shape. We did lose our scout, so it's just me, the Guardian, and Artie. I figure Artie can't shoot me if I'm behind this rock, so let me poke up. T-34 is not paying attention. I can't find a shot, and I swear that was a lower plate shot, or a machine gun port shot. Maybe he was turned the other way? Yeah, he might have been turned the other way. But then I crit his track. I know I'm going to reload before him, so I smash that in. And now it is 3v3. Artillery swings and misses. All he's got to do is splash me and I'm dead. He's got a Minuteman, Charioteer, Artie, versus me, my Guardian. There's a Charioteer. Maybe that's who shot at me. I didn't realize he was up there. Now that I think about it, it seemed like a red tracer, so I think probably was the charioteer. So we get a shot into the Minuteman. Once again, he's not paying attention. And now they're both going to try to come take me out. Minuteman just comes around sideways. We're able to shut him down. And the charioteer realizes that the Guardian is right on him and he can't escape. So we shut him down as well. So I haven't gotten ace yet in any of the previous tier 8 premium heavy tank videos. So we'll add another one to it. Another first class. And are we close? Yeah, we're back up to 91.26. Hopefully I don't butcher that too much. Our Guardian, 4,000 damage, 4 kills. Very nice playing with you, buddy. We both had the same mindset throughout the whole game. We covered each other. It was fun. And I'd get 3,500, 3 kills. So between us, we got 7,500 damage and 7 kills. And then Artie also picked up 3 kills, which is nice. Only 1,000 damage, but he killed some tanks. He took some tanks off the battlefield, so that was very helpful. And our M44, our other artillery that ran out in the open, did 500 damage. So good job, buddy. All right. I will quit babbling, and maybe in the future I'll get you guys a tier 8 premium heavy match where I actually ace it, because that has been evading me lately. That's all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.